It's two things about the Super Bowl. One, Usher getting way too close to Alicia. But the other thing,
I knew that was
but
coming
wait, the other thing is the Black National Anthem. How y'all feel about the Black National Anthem?
I still got straight. The Black National Anthem.
How y'all feel about the Black National Anthem? Do y'all know what the Black National Anthem is supposed to be?
My country. No, that's not the. That's
the black. Cause at the Super Bowl they sung the national anthem. You know, the Star Spangled Banner or whatever. But they also had a black woman sing. I think it's crazy. Lift Every Voice.
Lift Every Voice.
And that's supposed to be. That's supposed to be.
Church song.
It's a church song, but it's supposed to be the unofficial Black National Anthem. And like some politicians were mad about it.
For that? When do we vote for that?
I don't know when we voted for this shit.
I ain't jacking that shit.
But
I ain't
a lot
jacking no anthem, bro. I ain't jacking no anthem, but probably some rap anthems. But I ain't jacking none of that shit. I ain't jacking none of that shit, bro. Until we a unit, until we can move in solidarity, we don't need to be worried about no song.
I think one of the strongest quotes that's ever been used by any revolutionary. One of the moments when I don't pull the race card, I'm gonna just say revolutionary.
Go ahead.
Is the revolution will never be televised.
Facts.
I feel once they've accepted it, even if it was a weapon before, once it's been accepted and approved of to be televised and shown to us, it's no longer a weapon.
What you mean by saying the revolution?
Whatever it's made for, whatever it was to be in its original form, if that was in the essence of the people that are supposed to be unified and feeling triumphant for it, I feel if it's televised, it's already wrong. Because somebody's making money off it
exactly.
now. Make a new one.
Exactly.
If it's on TV, that ain't it.
It was pitched. Think about it. We talked about it and had a meeting before we even aired this.
Yeah, I think if it's televised, that ain't it. That's a product now.
And then it's not even told in sincerity. It's not even told the way it was
product.
brought up.
It's a
you
product.
gotta think about it. It was an idea, something saw, and it was like, wait a minute, let me show you how to say this. Then it was like, okay, listen what he said. Then he said it. Is he okay to go? Yeah, he can say that. Now you can come out here and say this. You always gotta dress shit up for the media.
I feel that national anthem.
I don't believe in that shit.
If you take pride, I feel the national anthem. When I hear people sing that version of it, I look at it in the aspect of the way it was. If you were a soldier and you fought in that fight, and when you came out, that's a song that should touch your heart if you heard it. Mm-hmm. If you're one of them soldiers, but I just feel in the realm I'm in and how I'm moving on independence and how I would like my family tree to approach the earth, just even if it doesn't come to be, but just the mental zone I would like us all to be in, moving from this point on, at least from me and my bloodline down to my children. I just feel for what we're going for, I don't think that song is useful for our goals in our time on earth. But it might have been useful for someone. It might have got a lot.
Talking about the national anthem,
not the national anthem, but the one we talking about, the black one.
The black.
I feel it might have unified a lot of black people, and it might have mattered to them in a certain type of way. But in our day and time, that's a product right now. That's something to be sold. Best believe if it's on there, we about to see that anthem sung at a lot of places now. It's about to be the thing.
I think somebody wrote a book about it and made it the black national. I just think like you have to have a nation.
I think
have a national anthem.
I think they're about to Cinco de Mayo that jump. You know, Cinco de Mayo. That's what the day that all the people in that country, they got their freedom. Fact. But now you're gonna see Cinco de Mayo hats, Cinco de Mayo cups, Cinco de Mayo events, and I feel that's what they're doing with that right now. In my opinion, I think they've grabbed it and said, "Let's throw
this money grab."
Yes.
Black how many people making too much money?
How many people who have the mentality that when we hear this song, we won in the culture, tuned in, and how much ad money? I think
a lot of people kind of feel like that, yeah.
How much ad money was made off that song? I don't know. How much ad money was made for all the viewers that tuned in saying they're singing is being publicized? I just think, It is what did they pull that song out in the riots and all that good stuff and use it?
I have no idea when they decided to make it the black.
Why
I just think because Charlemagne had something to say about it, and he was like, pretty much, if you don't agree with the black national anthem, you're a racist, and you don't want black people to be free. You know what I'm saying?
If they want me to respect it,
Charlemagne, you a dumbass for saying
if you want me to respect it. Let Kaepernick get up there on his knee and let him be on one knee while she's singing it beside him, and I respect it.
Like, how you gonna say you gonna sing the black national anthem, right? Mm-hmm. When there's laws that'll just lock you the fuck up.
Yeah, let
people locked up, innocent people locked up, and you want to sing the black national anthem.
It ain't no penalty for that, man.
With that shit, man.
I just feel like it's one national anthem, and it's supposed to represent everybody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you black, white, Chinese,
exactly.
If you're a citizen of America,
exactly.
That shit supposed to represent you.
You heard I lead out with that. I laid out with fuck that shit. It's about unity. You heard me lead out with that shit because black national. Get the fuck.
I just feel like sometimes black people.
That's insane.
Want to like self-segregate too much. You know what I'm saying?
You do that?
But why do they call it the black national anthem if that's not what is? When was it coined the black national anthem?
And how does it relate to?
Let me Google.
Yeah, because that matters.
Like, how did that save us from anything? Because if it's any black national anthem, it's hymns and it's shit we sung getting whipped 400 years ago.
Because I thought it was a Negro spiritual that made it through the cracks and they just kind of.
I thought it was Negro spirituals. When did we get to this black national anthem? So now we still in shit.
But I remember when I was in school, they was teaching us that the black national anthem was to lift every voice.
When you was in school?
When I was in school, they gave it to us because
I never heard
it. It was the go-to song.
What is the history
of poverty areas where all black kids went to school at? When we graduated, they put out that, and I Believe I Can Fly.
Often referred to as Black National Anthem, lift every voice and sing a hymn written as a poem by the NAACP leader James Weldon Johnson in the 1900s. His brother John Rosamond Johnson, 1873 through 1954, composed the music for the lyrics. Okay.
So basically, this was their version of spoken word, and somebody put a beat behind it.
It was a hymn, bro.
I guess.
Because they said it was written as a poem.
Facts.
And so they basically made it into a, you know what I mean?
That shit was a hymn.
But to have a national, it can be an anthem for black people, but a national anthem, you have to have a nation. You have to be a recognized country.
That's what's right in front of it.
And there's no national anthems that are only given to a race of people. You know what I'm saying?
Not one particular group. Like
a
nation is mixed.
Like countries have anthems. Like countries have national anthems, and black people don't have a country within America. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I think a nation has different characteristics to it, because you got to think the Nation of Islam, so I don't think
that's just a name though. They're not a.
Well, let's look up what a nation is.
World recognized country.
That's not a nation.
Yeah, because
a nation is the people. That's on
the land. And representing they have a flag behind them, a creed, I would think
that's why you say
but not every nation
under God
like that is recognized globally like a country is.
But
you know
a landmass isn't a nation though.
Motherfuckers who go to the Olympics, like countries that go to the Olympics, they sing their individual national anthems for their countries and their nations and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
When they ask you what's your nationality, there's no land attached to that. So
it's like you can go to you can
see what I'm saying? It's the people.
You can be from the UK, right? Mm-hmm. And you can be a Chinese citizen of the UK, but you lived in the UK and you was born in the UK and you speak English and all that shit, and your ethnicity ain't got nothing to do with it. When you go to the Olympics under the UK umbrella, you gonna fucking stand up for the UK national anthem and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you there.
Cause see what they this is what they said a nation is. A nation is a large body of people united by common descent, history, culture, or language. inhabiting a particular country or territory.
Inheriting a particular country or territory.
Like the Amish, that's a nation of people.
Facts. It has to be people, and they gotta be somewhere.
That's why, because I thought about it, I was like, the nation of.
It ain't the land, it ain't the country. It's the people.
So I guess the nation of black people.
There is no nation of black people though.
Like the black nation. That's what I'm saying. Who ordained this shit?
You can't say black people. It's like how you started out when you was like the nation of Islam. Black people aren't Islam. They're Islam.
Yeah.
Like what if it just was a white people national anthem? You know what I'm saying? Or a Chinese people.
I think there are white people national anthems. I think it's just a
it's
little.
called the national anthem.
Yeah,
because that shit worked for them.
Yeah,
it works for that nation. Think about it. One nation.
But that still represents everybody though. You know what I'm saying?
I think
it's supposed to.
I think every single I think every single race has specific anthems they sing. I just think ours, like I said, are televised.
Yeah.
You know about the Black National Anthem because it's out there.
And guess what?
But do they know about that handshake you and everybody in your neighborhood do when they greet each other that only y'all do?
But guess what though? They'll get your ass and say it's this. It's our pride.
But if you see that handshake in a commercial and someone do it and they never come from your neighborhood to sell some fries,
you're getting fined.
You can be like, well, they take that, they took out.
You're getting fined.
And at that point, y'all probably won't give a damn about that handshake. You can probably have a new one by the next day.
They already told
but you can have a handshake. If there's a handshake and there's a handshake for a group inside a neighborhood, but then you got like shit that is like worldly recognized, like a country or a nation, and that garners like having a song for everybody. I mean, it's stupid shit anyway. It's just a motherfucking song, but I just think it's separatist for black people to want or celebrate or participate in having your own national anthem within the country that you live in as some kind of protest to the country, when like that. And like the national anthem is supposed to encompass everybody and represent everybody.
That's a fact.
And I think black people need to stop fucking trying to resegregate ourselves from in society and shit.
I think they